What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the legendary comic book heroes Cyberforce Stryker. If you guys don't remember this character, he is from Cyberforce. He was a part of Jim Lee's own company, comic book company at the time in the 90s called Image Comics. If you're not familiar with the characters, you should probably read it. It was actually pretty good. Cyberforce is pretty good. They also had a Freak Force. I believe Judge Dredd was different. He was 2000 AD. That was a different comic book company. But there was I believe, I can't remember. Yeah. Cyberforce and Freak Force. There was Star was part of Freak Force, and what was it? Stryker was the leader of Cyberforce. I actually had a couple of those comics. I actually still do. So, but anyways, talking about Stryker here, he comes with this nice window display. He does come with the right arm of MonkeyMan, which we'll be getting to after I get him out of package. And just taking a quick close look at him, looks pretty cool. I mean, this was a much different character at the time. Sorry for all the glare, but much different character. I mean, the guy's got 4 arms, and it's pretty cool. But the other figures in the wave, as we're getting to that, are Marv. We got Star. There's Stryker, which we're doing right now. Judge Death, Darkness, and Ann O'Brien to go with your MonkeyMan. So there you go. And I'll set this down. If you want to take a look at his little read-up, you can pause it and read it if you want. Let me just get this glare out of the way. There we are. Pause it and read it right now. So there we go. We're going to pause this really quick. We're going to get Stryker out of packaging and take a closer look at Stryker. Okay, and we're back with Stryker out of packaging. He's kind of got him in this salute while he's pointing 2 guns at somebody, and I don't know what really to do with that arm. But he does actually, let me just set him aside real quick. Set him back here. He does come with the right arm of MonkeyMan, and he's got this kind of like bracelet thing going on here, and he's got the individual finger articulation, and especially in the at the knuckle as well. Really cool articulation just for an arm, and this arm is actually larger than Stryker is, to be honest with you, so pretty cool there. So now we have 2 pieces of MonkeyMan. We're building our MonkeyMan slowly but surely, and no, my name is not Shirley. And there he goes. So Stryker just fell over, and when he stops taking 5, we'll get him back up here. But it's pretty cool. Definitely a different look, and if you're not, like I said, if you're not familiar with this character, he was a soldier, and he was caught in battle, badly wounded. He was taken to the I believe the I can't remember, I gotta check it out, I haven't read it in so long. Cyber Data Corporation actually gave him the cybernetics, that's the name of it, I just need to look at the name. Gave him enhanced vision. Each one of these arms are be able to lift, I believe, over 10 tons, I think. I gotta check, yeah, 10 tons, there we go, I had to check the packaging there. Each arm able to lift over 10 tons, the cybernetic arms, not his regular arm. They were able to save the rest of him, but pretty much everything from the eye over here over is all cybernetics. But pretty cool, though. I mean, he's definitely, you can tell, if you read the Cyberforce comics from the 90s, you can definitely tell, I mean, the really cool illustrations of Jim Lee and how this character was portrayed in those books. Still pretty good. So, if you haven't checked out Cyberforce, you probably should. It's a pretty good comic, and yeah, so there you go. That is my story. I'm sticking to that. But taking a look at the figure here. I'll shut up. He does come with 2 guns here, and they do fit into his hands. You can remove them, but they do fit into his gripping hand nicely. So you can get him, and then he's got kind of like a long range pistol over here, and then he's kind of got like a short little stubby pistol right there, or blaster, or whatever you want to call it. He does come with this, I would have actually preferred a fist hand right here instead of this flat hand. He's got a flat hand right here. I think that's enough. Or give this a fist hand, or I would actually prefer the cybernetic arm to have a fist, but still I guess it works. He's got a lot of articulation. Let me just kind of get these out of his hands here, out of both his gripping hands. But he's pretty much, he's got you're familiar with this figure, as I'm stumbling for words here. You should be familiar with this figure if you're used to ToyBiz figures, because this is basically a ToyBiz figure right here. But the uniqueness about this guy, and the reason why I like him so much, is that he's got so much added articulation just because of these arms here. It's pretty cool looking. Let me just get in there. Looks like an octopus or some sort of insect with these arms. But pretty cool though. But I'll just do his articulation right now. His articulation is his head does move side to side. It can do a full 360. His hair is not articulated, so don't try to move that. It's just the hair might pop off or whatever. But his head does move side to side, and it does look up pretty well. So it does look up pretty well, and it does look down. It's on a nice. The head is on a nice ball peg hinge right here. The other cool part is that his arms can rotate at the ball socket, so that's pretty awesome. And you can move each arm individually any way you want. They all have double jointed elbows, including on this side. You can move the arm up about that far and down, and full 360. Nice ratchet sound there. Double jointed elbow. He does have a wrist swivel, a hinge at the hand, and finger articulation on all of his arms. So really, really cool there. He does also have a wrist swivel here on all of these hands, so they all swivel. Pretty cool there. So I mean, the arm articulation is doubled, but it's really cool, and you probably get him stand on his arms here and do some breakdancing moves. I don't know what that sound is, but anyway, he does have an ab crunch, which goes forward about that far, and it does go back. I think that's about it. No waist swivel, unfortunately. He does have wide jointed hips, which is, I always ask myself, why in the hell would you ever give a figure wide jointed hips? Hi-oh, pun intended. But they do go forward like so, and they do go out, so you can do the splits. But the real reason why I don't like wide jointed hips is just the point right here. I can't get him to swivel his thigh. This ball is just, it's frozen. So I have him pose in this awkward stance, like kind of like that power stance or whatever you want to call it. But this ball peg, fine. That one, it's frozen. So anyway, he does swivel at the thigh though. He does have double jointed knees. He does have a boot swivel, ankle pivot, which goes side to side, and he does have an ankle hinge, which goes down and forward. And he does have toe articulation. So really good, well articulated figure. And just taking a look at the sculpting, all of these lines are sculpted into his arms, as you can see there. And let me just fix my lighting here. So really just well done. Maybe I would have preferred maybe a closed mouth here, but still I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe not the best likeness to Stryker, but still looks pretty damn close, if you ask me. And his hair is super duper long. It's almost like Medusa hair. So, there you go. And nice paint shading with the browns and blacks going throughout his tactical pants here. Looks really well done. His cybernetic, I guess if you want to call that shoulder, collarbone piece, this is all just painted on. It's not sculpted like the arms are, which is unfortunate, but I guess it still works. But this is all sculpted, this piece here and that piece there. The arms are very well done. I really do like these cybernetic arms. They are pretty cool. I think he's a cool, different concept for a comic book hero. So, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, he does come with 2 guns, like I said. Let me just get his guns back in his hand here. 2 guns, and really just a well done figure, I think. Especially the paint detail. There's a lot of nice black paint shading going throughout this guy, throughout the whole figure. And yeah, I mean, you can get this guy in any pose you pretty much want. And he's pretty well balanced too. He's not too heavy in his arms, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. And I kind of got him in this, I kind of like this saluting pose. I don't know, for this hand, it just looks cool. But anyway, this is my review of Stryker here. I would definitely recommend this figure. This is definitely 2 thumbs up. You can get them for around 20 bucks, probably a little bit less loose. So, I mean, if you're trying to build MonkeyMan, and this is a good way to start. This is a really good, solid figure. I think one of my favorite figures in the wave, to be honest with you. And yeah, so go out and get yourself a Stryker if you want to. But yeah, this is ODC, that's me, and I was saying definitely recommend this figure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.